New York was the first major U.S. city to get pummeled by the pandemic. Millions of New Yorkers fled, countless stores and restaurants went out of business, and revenue for the city dropped dramatically. Some declared New York was dead and would be for a long time. But more than a year later, it's coming back to life. Traffic is up, the tourists are back, restaurants are filling up again. What's less certain is whether workers will return to the office in person.
A number of companies have been surveying their people on their comfort with coming back to the office. The main population who are looking to return back are people who either live in the city where they can walk or cycle to work, or younger people.
But many employees like working from home. Employers are more flexible now. Numerous studies show that in many cases, remote work didn't negatively impact productivity.
Employers were pleasantly surprised with the productivity, with the output, the way workers embraced new ways of working and technology.
Several industries, including banking and tech, are open to the idea of working from home, at least part-time. Luke Camperman of Veldhoven and Company, that advises companies on working environments, believes post-pandemic, employees will come back to the office, but only 2 to 3 days a week instead of 5. He says this raises many questions about how workspaces will look and function.
What are then the activities that are happening in the office? Build an office that supports those activities, and that will be way more collaborative activities and team activities than just purely individual, rows of desks.
Fewer workers may be coming into the city to work, but some are betting big on office space in New York. In August, Facebook signed a lease for this nearly 68,000 square meter building known as the Farley Building, which was once the main post office here in Manhattan. The company says it will convert the space into a hub for its tech and engineering teams. The purchase came as a bit of a surprise. Months earlier, Facebook announced that within 10 years, roughly half of its employees will likely work from home. Facebook did reportedly get a substantial discount, about $100 million, to sign the lease. In the current environment, it's concessions like this that might be necessary for landlords to lure companies back into the office. Karina, CGTN, New York.